So I am headed to Queens today, okay? Like Queens, Long Island. It's like on the border, Valley Stream. I'm going to go visit family. I have a lot of family to visit. And I have to like see my boyfriend this evening to get something done. So I packed a whole bunch of groceries because I am gonna be cooking for my brother. He doesn't know that yet. I'm gonna either be cooking at his house or my mom's house because they live like a few blocks away from each other in Rosedale, New York. So I have a bag full of groceries that I'm gonna be cooking. Like I have avocado in here because you know I eat my veggies. When I cook, I have to have some veggies, some good veggies to make some spinach. I have my coconut oil, my olive oil in case I need that for a dish. I have salmon, shrimp in here from Trader Joe's, wild caught. Both are wild caught. I only do wild caught. I have my red onion, my thyme, my carrots, my squash. I have like squash in here. Like I am going to do it up. I also have like of course my apple cider vinegar to clean stuff with. I have like a bunch of things in this bag, and I have my organic pasta because I'm gonna do a pasta marinade with marinade sauce. I have the sauce in there from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna do like a shrimp pasta mix in one pot. Oh, and let me show you guys real quick my new pot for my birthday. My mom gave me, I found out who gave me the pot for my birthday. You know, if you go back to my birthday bash video, you'd see some of the gifts that I received. So my mom got me this amazing pot by this brand called Oko, or is it Akko? It's ceramic, okay? And so it's healthier to use. So the surface on this pot doesn't like scratch off, you know, over time, unless you're really, really terrible with it. So it's a better quality pot. Okay, so I've been going more ceramic for my non-stick pots versus aluminum, okay? So in this video, guys, listen, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna talk about other things that's not related to style, okay? And I think lifestyle is related to my style, okay? So my choices, my lifestyle choices. And so I do make healthy lifestyle choices the best I can, okay? So I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm really excited about it. And I have an outfit for you guys. I cannot wait to cook for my brother. He loves my cooking, so I figured I'd show up and show out. But I wanted to wear something comfortable in order to cook and enjoy myself. I don't have an apron, so I have to find a good one. And I've checked Williams and Sonoma like throughout the course of a couple of years. I haven't seen anything that I really want. I haven't found a unique apron, so I'm not going to get one until I see something that I really, really love. That's just how I am. So it has to move me in some way. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but hopefully I don't get all messy because I'm wearing a white dress. I'm wearing like a white prairie dress to head to New York because it's so comfortable. I want to show you guys this dress. It has like a ruching all around the top area. It's gathered so nicely with like these like minimal type of pleats, and it's loose fitting. And this is by Elliott. Oh, what's the brand? Elliot and Elliot. Oh my god, I forget my Cardin and Elliot, like prairie, like baby doll kind of dress, in a size, I think it's a size 2. They don't make this anymore. This is like so old, like a few years old, like maybe even like 3 years old, I believe. And it came with like a lining on the inside, like a built-in like layer that you could also detach. I actually got rid of the layer because I find that when I wear this dress, I don't want anything underneath. it's like my comfy, cozy type of thing, and I don't want the layer. So I like put little shorts on underneath, okay, because it's slightly see-through. So it's 100% cotton, and it has like a eyelet design here in the front that I think is so boho chic. Okay, so I'm getting into my boho chic, but I'm gonna add a little twist to it today for myself. So I'm gonna show you guys, you know, separately, like I usually do, how I'm rocking this outfit so you can get like some close-up visuals, okay? So I have my jewelry on so far. I'm doing just my regular hoops, sterling silver hoops. Listen, nothing like a pair of hoops for my casual, dressy vibes or just casual vibes. I live by that. Oh, and this is my first video after turning 45. So yes, I'm 45 years old. Again, no, this is my second video after turning 45, so it feels good being 45, in case you're wondering, because you guys don't ask me any questions, okay? You barely ask me any questions, so I'm gonna like try not to just give information unless you guys ask, because listen, it's work and time up here, and I've been doing this for like a straight 2+ years. Not that you owe me anything, but you guys are clicking on the links for stuff. Like I have my Amazon link open again, my associates link open again, my Amazon associates affiliate link open again, because Amazon cut me a check the other day. They were like, yeah, you have earnings from your link. And I'm like, I do? I saw clicks, but I didn't know people were making purchases. For some reason, I couldn't see that, or it was very inconsistent on Amazon's end. And they cut me a check. And of course, I went ahead and re-upped the link again because I think it had canceled or something. I re-upped the link, so I re-registered. Look, I'm not up here to play, okay? I'm gonna tell you like it is, okay? And let's stick to the fashion right now. I'm a fashion girly. Okay, and I am a dress for you, be comfortable, you know, use your eye, use your personal eye, and trust your eye, trust your visuals, trust your vision to look the way that you want to look. I promote that no matter what age, okay? I'm not up here to play, and I know good things, okay? And I'm not caught up in what's trending per se, or what's gonna make you look a certain way like that you're not. I'm not all about price tags, okay, but I love luxury and expensive things, just like, you know, the next person. But I'm not caught up on that because I'm very down to earth. So the pieces that I go after and the brands that I go after, like, I feel like there has to be some wiggle room in there for me. Like, they have to be somewhat inclusive. They have to be inclusive. They have to be inclusive, first of all. I actually go on people's Instagrams, like brands' Instagrams, to see like if they have inclusivity before I like make a high-end purchase. And I do research, okay? Look, I have been into fashion since I was 14 years old, and I've done a lot. I've worked for brands, okay? I've styled folks, okay? I thought that I couldn't get up here because I do less. I thought there wasn't a place for me because I do less as a woman of color. I thought there wasn't a place for me because a lot of, you know, my things, I feel like they're so simple, you know. There is a place for me. There's a place for people who want to be comfortable, want to do less and look fabulous, okay? There's a place for people of color who want to do that, you know, and so I have a voice in that, and I can help you guys see that do it your way. Your way is your way, and no one can tell you how to do it. No one should tell you how to do it, okay? So I'm up here to promote that, encourage you to be you through your personal style, and have that reflect in your lifestyle as well. You know, carry it with you. That's something I had to learn, and I feel grateful that I could be up here teaching that, showing that, Okay, so let's get into this dress. And if you like something, if you have something to say, comment. Okay, that's what I'm up here for. I don't know if you were hearing my neighbor's vacuum. Excuse the noise. But comment and let me know. Like, I'm not just up here just showing off my clothing. Oh, look at me. Oh my God. I look so cute. Look, 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 look. You know, it's not like a show off kind of thing. Like, I live by this. I am this. I'm a bunch of things. But when it comes to self-expression, I live by that. Okay, I even create my own content around just self-expression. Okay, I have a bachelor's degree in theater arts. I studied theater since I was like 12 years old. Okay, so I feel like I have everything to gain being up here, and I take this very, very seriously. And I hope that if you're checking me out, you can recognize that. You know, I need your support. I need your engagement. Not just your eyes, your engagement. Like, that's what will keep me going on here, okay? So let's get into the dress. Okay, so I'm wearing the Elliott and Elliot dress. I don't know if this is somewhere on Poshmark anymore. Like, I bought this brand new. But you can check Poshmark and see if it's there, okay? And I'll check for you also. And I have my Amazon link, so check out the links as well for these pieces, okay? So, I'm gonna put it in the description box. So this dress, you know, it falls like right by my knee. It's just like a girly type of thing. And I might take my nieces and nephews out to the movies in Long Island. So I wanna be comfortable and I wanna be able to like play with my nieces, you know, like get a little dirty if I want to. Not filthy, but just play and have fun with them. So I wanted something loose so I could move, okay? When I'm around kids, that's how I think. You know, I want to like kind of be able to enter their world when I'm spending that quality time with them. So I have this, and I was thinking of wearing these boots. I have these Mark Fisher cowgirl, like, I want to say Western boots, okay, genuine leather. I found this and loved it in white, okay, because it stands out. Cowboy boots stand out anyway, but to have a white pair, I feel like it's not very common, and I didn't know like when I would see another white pair that I was like in love with again, so I bought them. So let me put these on. So we're gonna go with the cowgirl boots. And also I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna go with the cowgirl boots or like maybe do some sneakers, but I'm slowly piecing together this look, okay? And I have this bag by French Connection that I've recently purchased, by the way. Okay, I feel like it's all about hobo tote bags this fall. It's going to be that. Well, I don't know yet, but I'm seeing them a lot with a lot of the stores that I love to frequent online or in person. And it never gets old. This never gets old for me. This never gets old for me. And I'm gonna share with you guys some really cool hobo bag, chic hobo bag brands right now, some looks, high-end, not so high-end. So just give me a second. I'm gonna share this towards the end of the video. So I'm gonna rock these boots with this bag. Okay, I'm just gonna get dressed for you guys in a separate video and throw on my sunnies. These sunnies are by Prada. And I just have on like a little bit of silver jewelry, a little hint of gold also in there with my necklace and my bracelet. And I'm just chilling, okay? So I like this look. I feel like it's really pronounced, and I could tone things down with my denim jacket if I wanted to break up the white a little bit. So the white is, you know, it's not so consistent and kind of boring to the eye. And I feel like the denim jacket will bring the boots out even more. You could see the boots even more and kind of distinguish between the print on the boot and then the print on the dress. You know, it's more eye-catching that way. So that's what we're gonna do for this look. This French Connection bag is like valued at $178. Oh, I'm sorry, $128, okay? And I'm so grateful for it. It's a vegan leather, and I'm loving the details on the bag. The details are so, so cute. So this is the outfit that I would love to wear for today. I don't do a lot of vegan leather items, except for my, just a couple. I prefer like leather goods. And then if I'm gonna go vegan, I do like Stella McCartney and Vivienne Westwood for like more vegan bags. But I decided to step outside a little bit and enjoy this look, okay? Because one of the things about the vegan bags also is it's easy to clean, all right? I don't think they last as long unless it's like from a really good high-end designer like the ones I mentioned. They don't last to me. I feel like they'll do a little rip, a little pull, a little, you know, the material doesn't hold up like genuine leather, so I don't try to, I'm not into it usually. But when I saw the design of this Hobo bag, I was like, this is just so, so cute, like so, so chic. So let's do this. And then I'm going to give you some information on the Hobo bag in a few minutes, okay? But the second look that I wanted to check out and try is, which I think is like so suitable for the occasion, like so suitable for children. Like I want to cater to the kids with this outfit and be comfortable. So I feel like the Western boots, it's a vibe. I'm gonna check in with my nieces later and see if, you know, what they're wearing. And then I think I might throw on the Western boot for a vibe, like if we go to the mall or something. But just to like hang out with them, I'm gonna wear my Nikes. Okay, I'm gonna wear these trainers, and I have my polo Ralph Lauren socks in here that I'm gonna put on. And I think that's gonna be a look, that's gonna be a vibe. And I could also either throw on the denim jacket, or I have a pink jumper, like collar, V-neck jumper with a collar, long sleeve. I still have the tag on this. I wore this yesterday, like to work, like just to wrap around my waist, and I didn't take the tag off. Like I have a tendency to do that, but also I also like to show you guys sometimes when I make these purchases and these tags, so you know I'm being authentic about my purchases and things aren't just falling in my lap, or you know it's from the thrift store and I'm pretending like I bought it. You know, like I like to just keep it real on here, and also to promote, spend the money on the things that you like and that you enjoy. Okay, it's your money, it's your world, it's your style world, do whatever the hell you want. So I love showing the price tag. And it's part of the art, like it's part of the clothing, like the cost is the worth almost. You know, we feel good when we get a steal, you know, you get it for less and it feels great, but initially the brand and the designer is kind of letting you know what this item is worth. And I love to see that, so I love to share that with you guys. So I'm just gonna take this with the sneakers and wrap it around. Ooh, I'm so klutzy. Wrap it around my neck, right? Or just like put it to the back, okay? And this is just like a preppier type of chill girl, cool girl look with this in tow. And also I have something to match this while we're on the topic of a bag to match this. Let me get my bag. This is a different shade of pink. It's my MM6 Margiela Japanese tote bag in like a mesh print. So it's a different pink, but I think it's cute. I think it's sporty enough, and it's a great mix up. I love the mix up with this. You know, you got your sporty with the sneakers and the bag, and then you have like the whole baby doll kind of prairie country girl kind of look going on. And I love the whole concept of mixing those two different looks together, you know, for like different occasions or different moments, different places, like mixing them together, like prairie meets city, prairie girl meets city girl. And I think it's just so chic and kind of stepping outside of the box. So I'm gonna rock this with the sneakers. Okay, I think it's a cute little vibe too. I also have I could do my Prada shades with this, or I could do a more bolder, go bolder with the shades and do these. I don't know how this would look. Let me see. And do this. I'm not really crazy about it, but I could totally rock this as well. But I feel like with all the pink, I don't want shades. I don't want shades on. This is just good enough for me. So yeah, and this is my way of also like entering fall in my own way. You know, still holding on to summer in little ways, but incorporating those more fall-like pieces as I'm moving forward comfortably into fall, slowly. Okay, I'm not rushing. A lot of y'all are rushing to fall. You're rushing to winter. I see y'all with those trench coats getting very winter-like. And I'm not with that. I'm not with that. Like, for me, it's just about me being genuine and authentic. I'm not trying to pitch or sell anything to you guys for you to go and get right now, you know. No. And also with Amazon, if there's something that I don't like that I'm not going to wear, I'm not going to post it for you guys. I would prefer to have the item and be able to review it for you. But if it looks good and I'm thinking, oh, I would buy that, I'm going to share it with you guys, okay? If it doesn't look good and I wouldn't buy it, I'm not sharing it. Like, I'm just not, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and go with the sneakers for today to head out there. That's the look I'm going to go with. So I want to talk about tote bags for this fall, okay? Tote bags are popping. Tote bags are popping for fall. In my opinion, because we don't know what's trending yet. We're going to know what's trending for fall as we're in fall. And I heard Karen Britchick say that, and it's so true. And I really do try to be very organic with the pieces I get and when I style them and wear them for you guys. Like, my videos are so on point. They're not like beforehand. A lot of it's like a week before or a couple days before, because I want to be as raw as possible. There's no gimmicks here. You know, it's not all about money. I do this because I enjoy it. And I want to learn and grow in my style choices as well. You know, I do this to promote self-love, self-care, okay, and being yourself, okay. So it's not a gimmick to make money, but if I can make money, great. I'm not trying to turn a dollar down. But it's important to me that I'm very genuine as I'm doing that, okay. So let's get into Hobo Bags, okay. I want to say that these are the two. Oh, I actually have a third one by Gucci. So I have this MM6 Margiela Hobo type of tote, and then I have, let's just stick to this shape. I'm not gonna pull out the one by Gucci because that's like a different shape. Yeah, okay. So these two right now is what I'm really feeling for the fall, okay. And you can find this on Farfetch, where I purchased it a couple of years back. Find this on Farfetch. Right now it's like $270 or something like that, or maybe like even in the early 300s. The mesh large Japanese tote by MM6 Margiela, okay, which I love and adore. This thing holds up, has held up so well. Like, it does not disappoint. And I knew back then that the bag would still be around now, like a couple of years later, and even like 5 years later. So that's why I purchased it. And this one by French Connection, I love the green on this. I love the details. French Connection does not have this online, okay. I got this from the department store. I actually found this at Burlington, okay, for a really great price. And I had to search. I was searching and just looking, and I found this. Okay, so it was a lot of effort. Okay, so this is not available online, but I have some options that I'm loving. That's also vegan leather from Anthropologie, and also what's another brand that has this? Something like this. I found something also on Amazon that's a little bit similar. With the shapes. I saw a lot on Amazon with a similar shape, but I didn't like the look. I didn't like the look and how it creases up, you know. You could tell if the vegan leather is too thin. You know, this is nice and thick and sturdy. This bag, I believe, is going to last a good while because of how strong it feels, okay? So I would go for the one on the Anthropologie website. I'm really loving how that looks. And I feel like they do make like quality bags. And also, I'm also feeling this one by Pierre Cardin. It's an older brand, but this is genuine suede in like this blue. It looks almost like denim. It's a smaller hobo look. But it's my feel, it's my vibe. I'm actually thinking of getting it. It's like $50 for genuine suede right now. $50. That's an amazing deal. Like, that's a steal. Like, who stole that bag and decided to sell it? You know what I mean? So, Pierre Cardin was like a really good, like, popular designer. I think like back in the you know, 2000s. Like early 2000s and things like that. Pierre Cardin in like maybe the late 90s was like the shit, okay? So don't sleep on some of these older brands. And that's why I like to share, not just like new brands, but also like the older brands, like the somewhat like classics, you know, that I grew up seeing and recognizing and appreciating, okay? So don't sleep on that. So check that one out. And also, I feel like Jill Sander also has a really cute, expensive hobo bag that looks so amazing in those photos. And if I had the money for that right now, because I'm prioritizing other things, if I could afford it right now, I feel like I would just get a good quality Jill Sander hobo bag. I feel like you can't go wrong. I think it's timeless. Like the capital T on timeless with that bag, okay? And also what Jill Sander represents, like for women, I feel like I would love to have that in my possession. So that's like my first choice, but I can't afford it. So I work with what I can do. And then the things that I can afford, like best believe, I love them as well. I have to love something from the jump in order to bring it into my world, okay? And also, I love brands like Rag & Bone, kind of like gritty type of brands that sell like denim, you know, Rag & Bone, All Saints. I love those types of brands, so check their sites also for hobo bags. If they don't have it right now, which I don't think I'm seeing anything by All Saints right now on their site, like hobo, but keep checking, like in the future, like they come and go, I believe. Because those are brands that cater to that type of style, like kind of like a rocky, rock and roll-ish, not rock and roll, like a rock vibe, but like gritty denim, you know, like everyday casual and casual dressy gritty type of artsy artist type of minimal grunge type of feel. If I could, you know, that's the only way I could think of those brands. And I love Rag & Bone. So definitely, and All Saints. I've owned pieces by All Saints too. Like almost like $200 pair of jeans. Okay, which I wore to the ground and ripped the jeans from wearing them so damn much, okay? So they make like sturdy, long-lasting stuff, okay? So I wanted to mention them. And also, is there anyone else with this bag? I think that's about it that I've checked out. And I'll show you guys also if there's anything or anyone that I missed out on, just to kind of show you guys what I found. And I'll also write the title and name for you, and also link it as well. You know, like not link it, but because I can only link Amazon stuff, but I'll mention it in the description box as well, okay? So that's it, guys. That's it. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm actually gonna throw on the sneaker look and just get on out of here. And I love to love you. I'll see you in the next video. And real quick, to top off this look, I'm gonna throw on this Valentino perfume that I got for my birthday. Okay, I'm using up my birthday gifts. I'm so appreciative of everything. I love the sweet smell of this. I also have a couple more perfumes that I have to check out, and I'll share with you guys, share some information about those with you guys as well. But this, it has like this sweet smell that I just gravitated to right away. Oh my God, it's like, it's called Intense. It's intense and sweet and just beautiful. This is like, I think right now this is my perfect perfume. My favorite perfect perfume. Like this smell right now for where I am in my life and what I want to smell. This is it, okay? So I'll try to also share some information about you guys with this in the description box also, so you can see it there. All right, everything that I'm wearing in this video. And like I said, those Amazon links, so look for those Amazon links again, because I'm back to being an Amazon affiliate. I'm so excited about that, by the way. I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited to be here. I'm always so excited to be up here. Listen, I love to love you. Find me on Instagram if you want to check out my comedy and just like my style stuff. And find me on TikTok if you just want to check out my style. And find me on Tamara Nicole Music if you just want to like check out my music stuff and what I'm doing with my songs, because I have to get back in the studio again. I have to get back in the studio this fall to finish up a song. And I have like some promo stuff that I also have to do. So I'm feeling really excited about that. Okay. Creative spirit, creative soul. But what can I tell ya? That's just my life. Mwah. I love to love you. Bye, guys.